Hi, welcome to Weekend Box Office Predictions and Movie Review. For today's show, I'm going to give you an update on Beat the Expert, see how I did against the other experts, make predictions. Also give you predictions for this weekend's box office, and also lots of movie news going on. So, for the week, I actually came in first again, so I was real excited about that. I finished with 79.5%. Only movie that messed me up was The Snowman, which I had high hopes for, and I luckily messed everybody else up as well. So coming in second was Box Office Mojo at 74.3%. So I had a nice 5% lead there. Box Office Pro came in third at 73%, and Box Office Profits had another miserable week at 64.1%. Overall, Box Office Pro maintains its lead at 82.1%. I'm still in third place at 81.2%, with Box Office Mojo in second at 81.6%. So it's tightening up a little bit. Got 2 months left. It's going to be really hard to close that in, but if I keep having weeks like this, I very well may do it. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I want to retain my title for the year. So not bad for me overall, though. 4 out of 5 weeks I've been number one now, so hopefully I can keep that up till the end of the year. So the other good thing with the predictions I did that helped me out was also the movie Only the Brave. This movie didn't actually pan out as well, and that actually helped me out a lot. So hey, predictions for this weekend. It's going to be kind of an interesting weekend as well. Add another horror movie to it, so that's kind of exciting for this time of year as well. Number 10, I'm going to go with It. This movie's now at 654 million worldwide. I'm going to give about a 40% drop. I'm going to put it at 2.1 million for this coming weekend. Coming in ninth is The Foreigner. It's now at 113 million worldwide. Most of that's China, as I reported last week. No surprise there, but on a $35 million budget, can't complain. This movie's done, it's only done so-so here locally, but that's not unexpected. So, either way though, 50% drop this weekend. I'm going to put it at 2.89 million. Coming in eighth will be the movie Only the Brave. Like I said, it had a very soft debut last week. It's only at 8 million now in the U.S. I'm going to put it at only about a 45% drop though. There may be a little bit more interest in it with this weekend that don't want to see a horror movie. Not much else out there. I'm going to put it at 3.2 million. Coming in seventh is a new movie called Thank You for Your Service. This movie's about veterans that are coming home from after serving and just trying to acclimate back to life. And if you're a veteran out there, thank you for serving. Very much appreciate your time commitment and your willingness to do that. So, and a lot of sacrifice along with that as well. So, it's kind of what this movie talks about. And it's only playing in about 2,000 theaters, so it'll probably be a little bit on the light side. Not everybody may want to go see this type of movie as well. I'm going to put it at 3.45 million. Coming in sixth is Blade Runner 2049. The movie's now only at 196.5 million. We'll cross over 200 million this weekend, but not very much more than that at this point. Actually, from what I'm reading, is that the theater count's already dropping. Don't know how much it's going to drop this weekend. I didn't check the numbers out on that yet. But either way, though, it's not doing good for it. This movie will definitely lose money in the long run. I'm going to put it at 3.85 million for this coming weekend. Coming in fifth will be Happy Death Day. This movie's at 56 million worldwide. Can't complain about that on a $4.8 million budget. Last week it had a 64% drop. No surprise there. I'm going to put it at a 55% drop this weekend. We'll put it at 4.35 million. Coming in fourth is the movie Suburbicon. And it stars Julianne Moore and Matt Damon. It's about a family that actually has a, they're broken into, and it's kind of your nice quiet town, and basically just kind of sets them off. So I really don't know what to say about this movie. It is, since the first trailer I saw to the reviews to everything else I've read about this movie should not have been made. I'm really surprised that this is a role that Matt Damon's kind of done this before, and I kind of want to say the talented Mr. Ripley somewhat, but is it the same character? I don't know until I actually kind of see the movie. But either way, though, this movie just probably shouldn't have been made, like I said. Doesn't look good. The reviews are bad, like I said. I really think it's going to struggle to 4.6 million this coming weekend. Coming in third is the movie Geostorm. Actually had a decent debut at 13.7 million. They would have liked to seen about 3 times that, considering with their $120 million budget. Either way, though, it was probably a little bit more than what they actually thought, because our forecast was about 10 million. It has picked up 52 million overseas. Either way, though, it's going to have about a 50% drop. It's at 69 million worldwide overall at the moment. I'm going to put it at 6.95 million. But also go along with that, this movie is on track to lose about 100 million total. So It's going to kind of hurt the studio. Luckily, they did kind of split the distribution and all that good stuff with a couple other places as well. So that'll help with our bottom line. Coming in second will be Boo 2. It will give up its #1 position. Had a decent debut last week at $21.2 million. Obviously not as big as the predecessor. Either way, though, great for Medea as franchise continues to just put out movies that people like, so which is great. So we'll put about a 55% drop. I don't think it'll hit 60%. I'm gonna put it at $10.1 million. #1, he's back, Jigsaw, and really. It's been, I couldn't believe it, I think the last one was 2010, so I think it's been 7 years now, roughly, so kind of surprising. This movie has been very hard to predict on where it's going to be. Is it going to do what Blair Witch did, which when the last one came out, just nobody went to go see it, even though it was hyped up pretty good? People are going to be happy with the return. I think it's going to do okay overall. I think it's going to kind of do about what the last Saw did. And mostly because there's going to be 3,000 theaters. Horror movies have been doing very well this year, except for The Snowman. And but either way, though, I'm gonna put it at $14.6 million. Will be your #1 movie. So, the only thing I'm not liking about this movie is I did just buy the complete collection not too long ago of the Saw movies, so I'll have to add another movie to it. So, movie news: China box office. Been some kind of good things going on there. Kingsman: The Golden Circle actually debuted last weekend. Debuted at $40.3 million, so it was a very good start for that movie over there. And also the movie Never Say Die. You probably have not heard of it, but it's actually crossed 300 million worldwide, or I'm sorry, in China alone. So making some big money over there. Lots of big movies over in China this year as well. So next is Guardians of the Galaxy. From what I'm reading, is the script for Volume 3 is actually almost done already. So that's good news for that. And hopefully, once it is done, they'll stay on production and all that good stuff. So it's just a great franchise, one that I was not even familiar with until I saw the first movie. So, and I am a Marvel person; I just had never heard of them. So, next is Dora the Explorer. Believe it or not, if you've ever heard of her, it's going to be a live-action feature film that's going to be coming out. No date yet, but Michael Bay is actually going to produce this. And surprisingly, which I kind of thought was odd, was that Dora is actually going to be a teenager in this, but she's supposed to be going through New York City. So, and also X-23, James Mangold has said that in an interview with Hollywood Reporter that he's been working on a script. There's nothing in place to actually make this movie, but it's supposed to be based on X-23 Laura, who is Wolverine's clone, if you haven't seen the last movie, Logan. So that's who it's supposed to be based on. So I'm very interested in that, so it'd be kind of neat to see that done. I absolutely love that movie. I do have the black and white version of it as well. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So, and last but not least, The Last Jedi. 6-7 weeks away now. Forecast is around 200 million right now, so it's kind of something for me to chew on here over the next several weeks. I'm not sure if I'm going to go higher, lower, or what I might do. So, but either way, though, thought I'd throw that out there. Let me know your thoughts on all this movie news, what you may think Star Wars, The Last Jedi is going to do as well. And last but not least, make some predictions in the comments below as well. And if you don't subscribe, please do that as well. Hey, until next time, I'll continue giving you predictions you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.